Hey everyone, Jaden Bottarini here, and in today's video I really want to talk about not the definition of success, but what it takes to actually operate as a human being at the highest potential and the highest rate so you can achieve that success. Not easier, because success does not come easy, but at a level in which you can operate better, you feel better, which means you think better and you'll be able to actually operate better. And I want to kind of start this video off by telling you guys an amazing story that most people know, but if you don't know, I'm going to say it again. And that is, if you put a frog in boiling water, it's going to jump out right away. But if you put a frog in lukewarm water and slowly turn up the heat, it will boil to death because it doesn't notice the little increments of things that are actually leading to its demise. And the moral of this story is most humans, they don't have a routine. And they oftentimes create such bad habits within their day-to-day lives with the people they hang out with. When they tell themselves they're going to wake up at this time and go to the gym or start work at this time, and they end up not doing that. And the problem with this is it essentially creates such a negative willpower in yourself that no one knows about except you. So the next time you tell yourself you're going to do something and you don't do it, that compounds. And that is very, very bad because entrepreneurship is the hardest, most difficult sport in the entire world, and not many people understand that. And willpower is really the only thing you truly have. So as a human, you need to create a daily routine, not only to help your body regulate when it's going to expect food, when it's going to expect exercise, when it's going to expect bowel movements, when it's going to expect work, when to produce dopamine, when to produce melatonin, etc. Your body needs to know this, right? And little things that are leading away from that routine and not leading you to that success is hanging out with bad friends that don't have the same goals as you, or telling yourself you're going to do something and you don't end up doing it. And this leads to so many people, not their demise, but it leads to people's prolonged success. And everyone getting into entrepreneurship at a young age, I know you want that car before 20, you want to have $1 million by 21, right, before you can drink. And the problem with that is it's so possible. It's so possible. I have so many friends that are doing it, that are constantly around me doing it. And the number one trait that they all show, and the number one trait that they all express to me, which is what I'm learning currently right now, which is why I'm getting on here and I want to share this with you guys, is that they all have a routine. And before I tell you their routine, which I'll just tell you mine because it's the same as theirs, and this routine allows me to backing track to what I just said. It allows my body to know when to expect exercise, know when to get into work mode, know when to produce dopamine, knows when to expect food, and when I'm going to sleep, when to produce melatonin. And I want to share this schedule for you guys because it's genuinely changed my life, and you guys can copy it. Again, it's not set in stone. Everyone is busy. Everyone has other obligations. Maybe you work a job or you have a specific family event, a party, etc. I just want to share it. Maybe you guys can benefit from it. And my day starts at 6:50 a.m. is when I wake up. And exactly at 7 a.m. I'm at the gym. And I'm at the gym for around an hour, hour and a half. And then I get home, I instantly shower, I have a coffee, caffeine, any other guys stimulants that you guys use. And then I'm at my first meeting or at my first piece of work at 9 a.m. I work for a few hours then, and then I have lunch around 12:30, 12:45. And it's very consistent every single day because the reason I don't go out of routine is because this is what my body knows, this is what my body expects, and this is what my hormones are used to. It knows when to expect exercise, when to wake up, when to work. And I work again for a few hours, and then what I'll do is I'll take around 30 minutes, a little bit of a break, go on my phone, get some white time in my calendar, and then I eat dinner. It's around 7 p.m. is when I eat dinner. I wrap up my day and my meetings around 9:30, 10. I'll either hang out with my family or just kind of be alone and kind of reflect, maybe read, watch some educational content and really learn. And then what I do every single day before I go to bed, and this is very important for people that just start entrepreneurship to stay effective and efficient, is I plan my day tomorrow, today, which means I plan my entire day tomorrow, today. So I already know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm already prepared. I have those meetings on the calendar. I have that workload already ready on the schedule. I already know what I'm going to do, and I plan that today. And the benefit of doing this is now there's no real excuse not to get it done because it's already on the to-do list. It's already in my calendar. And that leads me to the next part of what I want to talk to you guys about. And having a calendar is so incredibly important. I use Google Calendar and I take all my meetings on Google Meet. It's just very efficient. It's just in Chrome or in your Google account. It's very easy and efficient to kind of manage. And every single thing that happens in my day is on my calendar. And my students, my clients, my family, my friends, everyone knows that, okay, same with my team members. They know not to either schedule a call with me or book a client and do a call with me if I have this on the calendar. My calendar is public to at least the people I work with and surround myself with. And they know if it's not on the calendar, they're not going to reach me, or they shouldn't schedule a time there because they know I'm busy and they know my calendar. And it's so important to have that in your calendar because it's almost like what we talked about earlier, having that willpower. Okay, it's on my calendar. This is what I get done. Motivation or not, these are the meetings that I have planned. People have accepted it. They're ready to go. They're ready to come. And this is a very, very powerful tool that I've used in my entrepreneurship journey thus far. And I strongly recommend that anything that happens has to be on the calendar. Everything that happens has to be written down in a place where you know, okay, this is when I have to be on it. And I like Google Calendar because it actually sends notifications when to be on a call, when to be off a call. And I love that aspect of it. And another thing I want to talk to you guys about, going based on schedules, kind of transitioning, is understanding that it is essential to be able to say no. And it is a skill that I've learned, being able to say no to people. Because when you start getting even a little bit of success, it is so easy to have your day ones or even people around you that have seen your success, maybe on social media, etc., to be wanting to hang out with you and wanting to, hey bro, take a day off. Hey, you've been working all week. It's the weekend, come out with us. And that's totally fine to do. But with me, I have a level of obsession to the game of entrepreneurship to where I'm trying to be the best. I'm trying to achieve my goals earlier and quicker than anyone else. And that takes relentless just consistency and the skill of being able to say no. I don't want to go out and party with you. I don't want to go out and take the day off. I don't want to go out and smoke. I don't want to do any of that. And a lot of people just don't have the ability to say no, at least when they're just starting. And something that really helped me was, would the $100 million net worth Jaden or yourself do those things? Would my $100 million self go out, have fun, and party if I haven't achieved my goals? I don't think he would do that because I think he knew that being able to say no got him to that $100 million net worth and that goal that he worked so hard for. So I wouldn't even sacrifice that. I wouldn't even want to do that. And the thing that, again, I like to think in my future self terms, because success is truly, and at the range and quickness you truly want it, is, am I willing to sacrifice current pain or future pain? Do I want pain today, or do I want to have future pain when I have a family, children? How am I going to achieve my goals if I have obviously I'm not saying it's not possible, but I'm saying it's significantly more difficult. And I'm not discounting people that have done that. But what I mean is, as a young entrepreneur, if you're young watching this, and this applies to all entrepreneurs at any level, truly, and it goes into the fact of how bad do you want it? How quick do you want it? And what are you willing to sacrifice to get it? And the second I realized that, something just flipped in my brain. I'm 18 years old right now. I'm going to be turning 19 in a month. And this year completely changed my life, all because I learned how to say no. I created a routine for myself. And that routine was non-negotiable. I did that every single day. I still do it every single day. And I've seen massive financial gains. My business is growing month over month. I'm inspiring people on social media. I've gotten better at talking to the camera. I hosted a private mastermind, and everyone on the outside, it looks like it's complete overnight success, but no one saw all the no's I said. No one saw all the nights I stayed in when everyone of my friends went out and partied. No one saw the sacrifices I made not hanging out with my old friends and not being in the position or the significance or the monetarily level to hang out with the people I want to be friends with, right? No one saw that lonely period I went through to get where I am today. And that all starts with creating that discipline and that routine in yourself. But that is it for the video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, I highly encourage you to like it and share it to someone who could benefit from this information I shared today. And I will see you guys on the next video.